Hello, I'm Winsome Pinnock and I'm a playwright.
And I'm Animashawun and I'm a dramaturg and an associate at the National Theatre.
Every Friday throughout Black History Month, we're going to be talking about our favourite plays from the Black Plays Archive.
We're going to be talking about a whole host of plays, from the acclaimed classics right through to some hidden gems.
My pick of the week is London Calling by Una Marson, a pioneering work in which a group of young black intellectuals turn the tables on oppression. Una Marson was not only a pioneering playwright, poet, she was also a broadcaster, and she was, I think, the first black woman to broadcast, to work for the BBC. She had her own show during the Second World War where she would broadcast to the Caribbean.
Hello, West Indies. This is Una Marson calling you from London.
Una Marson was also the first black female playwright to have a play presented in the West End. It's written in the 1930s and it's a dark comedy where these young students in London are invited to the home of someone very well-to-do, but they're invited to perform, in fact, and to perform a kind of blackness that does not represent them. It's a really important play and she is an important figure.
That's the key word, it's important, and it's important to give us an understanding of who we are.
It's a shame that a writer like Una Marson, many people haven't heard of her.
No, I'd never heard of her until last year.
We think of ourselves as being the pioneers and we forget that there are these people who went before us doing this extraordinary work.
My hidden gem is a play called Weathering the Storm by Dona Daley, which is set in Leeds, and it's about a Jamaican couple who live on a council estate. And it's a love story, just about their relationship at a breaking point. They're first generation Jamaicans living in northern England. They've been through a lot, to make that journey from the Caribbean. I've only read this play, but it is terrific. It is fantastic. It's never been properly produced or seen the light of day.
I have a little story about that play. At the time, Bernardine Evaristo asked me to teach some workshops for people who'd never written for theatre before. And one of the people who turned up for this workshop was Dona Daley. And she started writing that play.
That's amazing. Well, it was a damn good workshop, Winsome, because it's such a good play. As I say, it stayed with me. Donna, died prematurely and had a great future ahead of her. But, this was, if not her first play, one of her earliest plays.
If it's not published, then it can disappear, which is again why the archives are so important to keep these materials.
The Black Plays Archive is an online catalogue of every first professional production of African, Caribbean and Black British plays in the UK.
If you'd like to have a browse yourself and discover all the incredible plays written by black playwrights, go to blackplaysarchive.org.uk.
On the Explore page, you can search the archive by different criteria, including date of production, name of the playwright or name of the play.
Can't wait to share a couple of new plays with you next Friday.